everyone, I hope you're all okay. This week in maths we're going to be recapping on negative numbers. So come on over and have a look at the number line that I've made for us. And this would be really helpful if you drew one of these at home to help you with the maths today. So you can see that my number line goes back to -8 and goes up to +8. So all of the numbers that are more than 0 we call positive numbers, and any numbers less than 0 we call negative numbers. And today we're just going to be practicing counting backwards through 0, so using our knowledge of negative numbers. So what I've done today for this online lesson is I've made an A, B and C section just like we would have in class, so you can kind of choose which one would suit you, which one would benefit you, and pause the video at home and have a go through the questions. So let's start with section A. So the first question says, count on 3 from -8. So let's do this one first together. So I need to find -8 on my number line. Here it is. And I'm counting on 3. And we really need to be careful when we're counting on that we don't count until we jump. So for example, like this. 1, 2, 3. The answer is -5. Count on 6 from -4. Why don't you pause the video and have a go at home? Okay, hopefully you've had a go. So we're starting at -4 and we're counting on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, count on 4 from -1. Have a go yourselves. Okay, so -1 is here and we're counting on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is 3. Okay, and count on 8 from -2. Have a go yourselves. Okay, so we're finding -2 and we're counting on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the answer is 6. Okay, and for the next part of section A, we have some missing numbers. So you can see here we have -5, -4, 3 empty spaces, and then 0. Can you fill in what numbers are missing here? Use the number line to help you. Okay, so the numbers are increasing by 1. So it's gone from -5 up to -4. So we need to continue that pattern. So you should have -3, -2, -1, and then 0. Okay, let's try the next one. So we have 10, some gaps here, 2, 0, and then 2 more gaps. So this is slightly trickier. Here's a hint. Have a look at these two and see what the relationship is. What's happened to that 2 to get to the 0? Okay, hopefully you've realised that this is decreasing by 2 this way. So if we've got 0 and we go back 2 more, we'd have -2, -4. To go this way, we're increasing by 2. So to go from 0 to 2, we've added 2 along. So 2 add 2 is 4, 4 add 2 is 6, 6 add 2 is 8, 8 add 2 is 10. Okay, now on to section B. So you can see here that we need to find out what temperatures these letters are representing. So this one here has this kind of little circle and the letter C. I wonder if you know what this stands for. This is standing for Celsius. Degrees Celsius, how we measure the temperature of something. Okay, so let's have a look at A first of all. So here's A on my number line. It's exactly the same as this. This one is just going vertically, and you will see this with thermometers when you're taking the temperature of something. So let's have a look. We've got 0, -5 and -10. So see if you can figure out what each of these must represent. What is it going down in? Is it going in 2s like we saw over here, or is it going down in 1s? Okay, hopefully you spot that there are 4 in between each one. So they're going down in 1s. So we've got 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8 for A. And B we've just done as well. We've got 0, minus 1, minus 2. Now we've got C and D left to do. So we're on 0. And remember, these are now positive numbers. So we've got 0, 1, and then 5, 6, 7. Now I wonder if you can spot what's missing from my answers. Well done if you remembered that we have to include the degrees Celsius sign with our answers. It's asking us what temperature is it. We're showing them that we've measured in Celsius. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. What would the temperature be if A rose by 10 degrees Celsius? So A at the moment is minus 8, so why don't you use your number line to help you? And it's risen by 10 degrees. So let's have a look. We're on minus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it would be 2 degrees Celsius. Okay, let's have a look at the second one. If B, which we measured at minus 2, if that rose by 5 degrees, what would it be? Okay, let's have a look. So we're on minus 2. I'm going to do this slightly differently. I'm going to use this 0 as kind of a halfway point. So I know that 2 is going to take me to 0, and then 3 more gets me to 3 degrees Celsius. So I've kind of used 0 to get me halfway and then carried on. Let's see if we can do that with C. So C is at 1 degrees Celsius and it's fell by 10 degrees Celsius. So let's use 0 as a halfway marker again. So I know that if I take 1 away, that gets me to 0, and then I've got 9 left. So that would take me back to minus 9 degrees Celsius. Okay, and for section C, we're given this graph. So we can see here that on Sunday, it was minus 2 degrees Celsius, and the weather has increased in temperature by 4 degrees Celsius. So what is the temperature on Monday? We're seeing this a lot at the minute. One day it's sunny and lovely, and the next day it's pouring down with rain. So this is very current for our current situation. Okay, so let's start with minus 2. Find that on your number line. And we're going to start using 0 as our halfway point. So jumps of 2 gets me to 0, and then I've got 2 more left to get to 4, 1, 2. So the temperature on Monday is 2 degrees Celsius. Okay, let's have a look at the second one. We've got 1 degree Celsius, and this time it's decreased. It's got colder by 3 degrees Celsius. So taking away 1 would get me to 0. I've got 2 more left to get to 3, 1, 2. The temperature is minus 2 degrees Celsius. Okay, on Sunday it was 0 degrees Celsius and it's got colder, another 5 degrees Celsius. So let's start with 0 and go back 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the temperature on Monday is now minus 5 degrees Celsius. Okay, on Sunday it was 3 degrees Celsius and it's increased by another 3 degrees Celsius. It's getting warmer. So let's find 3, add 3 more, brings us to 6. Okay, and then the final activity for part C is to put these numbers in order, starting with the smallest. So see if you can do this at home. Pause the video. Okay, so hopefully you've used your number line to help you. Remember, the numbers after 0 are negative numbers. So we should have started with minus 5, followed by minus 3, then 0, 1, and 2. Okay. Good luck with your home learning, everyone. Make sure you're sending it in. I love seeing what you've been doing at home, and keep up the good work. I'm really proud of you all. I'll see you next week.